Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's a lot of behind the play going on right now. It's like a whole heap of behind the back play happening. I don't know where the story is going. It's just one of those days, you know. It's one of them days, you know. I'm gonna feel like singing this song right now. I feel like just sing this song for you guys. This one I think going on. Man to man is so unjust, children. You don't know who to trust. Yeah, your worst enemy could be your best friend. Yeah, and your best friend, your worst enemy. Some will eat and drink with you. Then behind them, so up on you. Is M. Johnson in the chat? Only your best friend knows your secrets. Is Tamal in the chat? Only he or she could reveal it. Well, who the cabin? Let them wear it. Who the cabin? Let them wear it. Tamala, where you are? M. Johnson, where you there? All right. Welcome to the chat, people. Welcome to the chat. The stories have gotten ridiculous. I'm going to start by saying that the stories have gotten ridiculous. I'm going to start right here. The story have gotten ridiculous. The stories have gotten very ridiculous. They've gotten so ridiculous that I'm not sure where to go with each part of the story, what they want me to do with the story, all of that. The story have gotten very ridiculous. Right? And yeah, you know it work already. Like, you just can't get ridiculous. That's all I'm going to say. You know, no matter what you do. Just, whatever you do, just don't get ridiculous. Yes, it's tough to watch the Anthony sequence anymore because, not because I'm a sore loser, but because the story is not ringing to be very, what you call it now? It's almost like the story is not ringing truth. Okay. They're trying to say them can let us understand the Shayla character, and they're coming up with this thing for saying, and maybe it's society that's doing this. There's this thing in society, you know, where people say, oh, well, I know you shouldn't judge. You know, you should, whatever it is, but you shouldn't judge. And this is why I said before, that you cannot say that. People say it all the time, and I say, guys, you can't say don't judge. Because if you don't start judging people and offering some level of critique for them to see the accountability factor, it's going to be a anything goes. Yes. The stories seem like trash because I think what they're doing is they're playing on the narrative now in society, which says, I look but I don't judge, or whatever it is that people say nowadays. You know, we listen but we don't judge. That's what they're doing. In other words, they must say, hey, we're going to just listen to people and we're not going to by one bit correct them. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. It's going to go down. The ratings is going to go down if they continue on this, because now the people who watch the show is not watching it just for entertainment value, but they want to see retribution on the show. They want to see justice on the show because they're expecting that to come out in the show. We could just watch society if we wanted to see a perpetuation of Shayla. We could just look into everyday society. It's all around for us to see. We can just go watch TikTok. That's right. We can just go watch TikTok. Let me invite everybody on. Corice, welcome to the chat. Charmin, welcome to the chat. Cheryl, welcome to the chat. Roger, welcome to the chat. Nanya, welcome to the chat. Queen Kiki, welcome to the chat. Kay, welcome to the chat. Corletta, welcome to the chat. Nikki E, welcome to the chat. Faye, welcome to the chat. Angela Phillips, as always, welcome to the chat. Yvette, welcome to the chat. Queen Cleopatra, welcome to the chat. Terry, welcome to the chat. M. Johnson, as always, welcome to the chat. Laverne, welcome to the chat. Prophetess Holly, welcome to the chat. Morial, welcome to the chat. Jeremiah, welcome to the chat. Juanita, welcome to the chat. Rhonda, welcome to the chat, as usual. Sheena, welcome to the chat. Samantha, welcome to the chat. Monique, welcome to the chat. DM, welcome to the chat. Erin Mack, welcome to the chat. Laverne, big up already, welcome to the chat. Carla S, welcome to the chat. Muriel, welcome to the chat. Let's see. Nelly, welcome to the chat. Let's see who else is here. Arrow, welcome to the chat. Let's see who else is here. D. Jones, welcome to the chat. Linda, welcome to the chat. Stephen, welcome to the chat. Marty, welcome to the chat. Angela Atkinson, welcome to the chat. Who else is here? Who else is here? Who else is here? Call the name already. Christopher, welcome to the chat. Chico 1977, welcome to the chat. Let's see. Call the name already. Call the names already. Good. There we go. Stacy, welcome to the chat. Gwen, welcome to the chat. Yvonne, welcome to the chat. Nancy B. the Scratcher, as always, welcome to the chat. All right. So we could get into it. Okay. What they're doing is, and I think that, hey, now that I'm talking about it now, it's like, that's what I'm seeing. There is this narrative about we listen but we don't judge. Do anybody know the narrative? We listen but we don't judge. We listen. This is the narrative. We listen but we don't judge. Do y'all guys ever hear the narrative here before? We listen but we don't judge. There is a narrative out there. There's a narrative out there that says we listen but we don't judge. And the Pump Up Rule Men. The one MR, welcome to the chat. Yep. Goddess London, welcome to the chat. We listen but we don't judge. You don't know this narrative? Talk to me, man. You don't know the narrative? Yeah, that's what's going on now in society is exactly what we're seeing on the show. It is a we listen but we don't judge mentality. And I'm sorry, but I can't do the hypocrisy of what it is. Right? Because at this point, it's a lot of hypocrisy. No. Somebody has to judge the situation. Somebody has to bring some amount of justice to the situation. I'm sorry, but I'm going to judge. If you ask me to listen to you, may I listen to you and may I give you an opinion. And I'm going to be earmarking your behavior as well. And you should earmark my behavior. Because I prefer that somebody, I prefer you say, O'Neill, I don't believe you should be cheating or you should be doing whatever it is that you're doing in O'Neill. And you know what, O'Neill, because of that, I don't want to be around you. I want you to do that. Because maybe that's the way that I'm going to learn that the behavior is unacceptable. But if you're around me every single minute, I'm all over the place. I'm doing everything I'm not supposed to do. And you say, O'Neill, I listen but I don't judge. I'm not going to learn anything. And that's what this skit is trying to see if it can pull forward. And I'm not a proponent of that. That's what's going on. And so today, there were a lot of skits and I just didn't get into them. Because I don't want to be... I couldn't get into skits them today because I say, I'm not going to react to that content. No. No. The only place that I'm not supposed to be judging is in a clinical setting. And I'm not in a clinical setting. I'm in regular YouTube. I'm not in a session. This is O'Neill. In a session, sure. Based on the code of ethics, I can't judge you. I have to listen to you. And I, give suggestions and that's about it. But I can't judge you at all in a clinical session. That's based on the code of ethics. Whatever biases I have to get rid of it. Whatever biases I have in a clinical setting, it has to go. That's different. If you want that O'Neill that listens and he doesn't judge, you have to go in a clinical session with him. In a clinical setting. But if that is not the setting, if you're in this regular setting with O'Neill, if I talk freely, this is not a session. This is me talking to other people on YouTube and getting perspectives. I put forward some arguments, you put forward some arguments, you push back. Me put some arguments, you give me some arguments. I push back. And that's what's going on. This is out of pocket. Let me start by looking straight in the camera. Let me say, Wayne Channel, please advise your actors to watch it with the remarks them. Yeah, may I forget a little smile, but just take time with the remarks them. Yeah, this is unacceptable, especially because you have a lot of Jamaican fans. Nobody pressure the thing. Nobody, please don't come down. we love the content, but we're gonna ask you know, for take time with how you work it. You know what I mean? Yeah, just that's all I say. I mean,
Jamaica. He took her to Jamaica.
Well, at least he took her to a cheap island just like she is.
All right. I understand what you mean here, but yeah, just easy with the cheap island thing. Island, no bother with that. I don't know what that means. We don't know what it means. I have to explain this in front of the Jamaican audience. I have to ask exactly what's going on here. We don't know what this means. We don't know if it's a shot. We don't know exactly what y'all were trying to say. We don't know. So I want to let you know because I have to talk. I can't just don't tell you. You have a bunch of Jamaican fans and we tune in because we like the skits them. We love what's going on. Not because we're playing around and we say we don't want Shayla up on the island. It no means that when she arrived there, we're going to turn her back. We never turn her back. She's still up on the island and carry on and gallivanting. We're welcoming people. We don't know about the cheapness. we don't know about that at all. No, you may have gone to an inexpensive hotel. But mark my words, and this is coming from someone that has traveled to these other hotels. There are other expensive places in Jamaica. Don't allow this one hotel to fool you. Like, don't be deceived and don't be alarmed. Because y'all booked the ticket for this one hotel. Don't be alarmed and don't be deceived. Like I said before, I gave y'all other hotels if y'all wanted to, you know, play with all of this. So, yeah, just nobody disrespect the island. Just take time with the island. Yeah, we can't make no know say is a shot. Nobody take no shot on the island. Especially because, and I'm gonna tell you why as well too. This is a black show. And the island is predominantly black. The last thing we want here is black people, you know, throwing shots. When we talk about the stories. We not talk about the person. But remember, so when you talk about the island, you are discussing the people of the island. We don't know what that means. So we're just putting that out there to the Wayne's universe right now. The writers, we have put that out there to them. Be very mindful. You have Jamaican fans and you have people who are looking onto the show to watch it. Be very careful with the lingo. Yeah, man, you can't disrespect the island. Yeah, I'm gonna just tell you straight off of the bat. You can't diss the thing. Yeah, you can't diss the thing. Yeah. Because we're not saying, you know what I mean, cheap, you know, whatever else it is. We're not saying that. We're not. Remember that we were the ones that gave Marcus Garvey. Just don't forget that. You know what I mean? a lot of the we're a part of the black struggle. So nobody, please, I'm just making you know. I'm just making sure that you know. I'm making sure that you're aware. So we don't really like the cheap shot. So tell Brittany when she's improving, if you just watch it with the cheap stuff. No island is supposed to get called out like that because you don't want to do that. Don't start that. Tell her if you just watch the, you know. That's all I'm saying. Anyways. So it's fine. Shayla can stay. She dead up on the island and she'll do her thing. We just don't want the call out. That's all we're saying. Okay, so pass this little piece. But just give a public service announcement, just so you know how it was received by those that were watching, the Jamaican audience watching. We never received it well. We did not receive it well. I have to tell you so you know. This is coming from a Jamaican content creator that reacts to the content. I'm breaking the four wall just so you know. Okay? All right. So, Brittany is upset with Daily. All right? So, I'm going to get one, you know. Felicia, big up yourself. Now we're going back in a skitland now. So, yeah, here we go. Let's get back to when the viewers wanted to do what? To be like the actress. Yes. We need to get back to... Now, first and foremost, we need to see somebody that's exemplary in the skits. And what I like about the storyline is this, writers. I like the fact that we have no sanitable character. If you mess up all of the characters, then there's no one for people to aspire to be like. Again, I understand that we're doing this. We listen, but we don't judge. But no, you must have some people who set the bar, man. Some people must set the bar. If some people don't set the bar, then you're telling me that we must be like the gangster in the ghetto. Or the woman must be like the woman that's working the polls. If we're not going to start judging, there needs to be characters that we hold in high esteem. You can't falter all the character then. Yes, we get it. We get it that life comes with bumps and all the little thing there. We get it come with those bumps, but be very careful with the bumps because the characters now are becoming where we can't even support it anymore. There's no... Which character can you support? That's the question. Is there any character left that you want us to say, you know what? When we look at, I want to be like this. That's what we are talking about. The characters, them can't be trio force. All of the girls, them can't be trio force. And all of the man, them can't be simp. Remember, you know, people are watching this from an imaginary space. So when them watch it from an imaginary space and them watch it like an imagination, this is playing in the mind. We don't want to see all of the man them are simp. There's no man at all who stand up where we can say, yes, we want this. A man like whatever it is. Or is a woman like such and such. It can't be everybody just Lego them pum pum and everybody just a drop seed all over the place. Everybody a drop seed and everybody a Lego pum pum. Me understand, but please. Everybody deceitful just so. So you tell me that life is filled with people who are just deceitful? Everybody? No, man. Something wrong. Something wrong. But then if you say Mama Brenda is barely shown. Barely shown. Yeah, man. Rhonda, may agree with you, Rhonda. May agree with you. So remember, you know. Remember, writers. Remember that it's the black community that's watching this and are taking social cues because these are social discussions. This channel has gotten so big now because we're having social discussions about these issues because they are issues. But when all we see is just girls just sling the pum pum to one side and man just whatever it is, we're not seeing uplifting spots in it. There must be uplifting spots. Everybody can't just so dirty. It's like you build up the character them and then them gone back down again and me get it for the excitement, but it's like nobody has respect for marriage. Marriage turn, you know, nothing at all, you know. It's just I don't know. I don't know. It just does. It feels to me like, you know. Yeah, man. I don't know if I need to bring my dear. Yeah, okay, you hit the nail on the head. It is becoming tired when we have to watch all of the people like this. There must be upstanding characters in there. We want back upstanding characters. Angie Paula, welcome to the chat. Mary, welcome to the chat. Vanza, welcome to the chat. I'm looking to say people are missing. Rico Diara, welcome to the chat. Yeah, man, you want to give us back some characters that actually mean something. We not see no action. All we are see a Shayla just a cheater go away just so. The marriage now end and we are carrying on with the story over and over again. Writers, I'm speaking on behalf of all the people that are in the chat today. We need to have a word with you. We need to have what you're showing is that black people is pure evil. Is that what we're supposed to think? Black people are all evil. That's what we're getting now, right now. Is this what we're supposed to think? Yes, one journey, welcome to the chat. No one is clean. And I'm not saying nay. But there must be a hero that you're looking up toward do one journey. We need heroes in order to skip them. That's my problem. It want heroes. Alice, welcome to the chat. It's almost like you're saying that black people just conniving. This is what people is getting now. Black people deceitful. Them always a cheat. Them conniving. You know what I mean? And all them do is not make any money, mix up in a drugs. It's almost like we're selling the narrative. Good night, Raquel. Welcome to the chat. I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna like the fact that we are selling the narrative because we have been working so hard to get out of the narrative already. It's already a stereotype. Milver, welcome to the chat. Jen Louis, welcome to the chat. I know Jen Louis, but it's like that's what the story is starting to give. All of the characters look like everybody just evil just so. You don't have no upstanding person who stand up on them moral principles. That's what I'm saying. There is no character that stand up on them moral principles. Kenneth, welcome to the chat. First off, where did that come from? What? What are you talking about, Kenneth? Talk to me. Come, Kenneth, man. Come, Kenneth. Don't just ask me where that come from, man. Debate me, man. Me not a problem debating me. I'm just saying, I'm expressing, I think, the sentiments of a lot of people. But the sentiment of the people watching the story right now is that there are no upstanding characters that even when challenged morally, they do the right thing. That's the problem I have. It's almost like you're saying then, once black people are challenged morally, they're not going to do the right thing. That's the point I'm making. Come on. Come on. Me no want to just done just saying that because remember, the series goes on because of the people. And I'm not telling you to quit on the actors because I don't want that either. I want them working. I want all of them working. I want all of them working. No, don't get it twisted. No, I want black people to make some money. Because if you don't put eyeballs on this, you're going to put eyeballs on another channel. No, I want the black community get the eyeballs then. What I'm saying is, it feels as though you don't have any set of black people that doesn't change their morality for anything. I mean, don't give me Mama Brenda because that's one person and she's not seen enough. That's the point I'm making. You can't give me Mama Brenda because she is one character and she's not seen enough. More one from the young stable, more one from the old stable, more one male from the young stable and one from the older stable. That's what I say. Remember, people watch skits. I'm going to tell you all before. Let me not get into it, but one of my degree studies, one of my studies them, because I have more than one degree. One of them was the arts. And let me just get into it so you understand it. When Shakespeare was writing poetry in the 15th century and the century of the Renaissance, they knew what they were doing when they wrote plays. They used plays to socialize the people. So nobody tell me say it's just skits. These are social cues. Don't go around it. You talk to a man now where actually theatrically sound. Yes. Don't go around it. Don't go around it. These are social cues. How they used to socialize people is the king would pass down what he wanted the people to know. And so he would have give it to Shakespeare. And Shakespeare would write a play with that and play it out in front of the courtyard for all to see. And that's how people would have gotten their social cues. So don't you ever in your life think that the performing art is useless. It's not. The art is very, very useful because the art is used to teach. No, I don't want the skit to be goody two shoes either. Right? I don't want it to be no goody two shoes. No. But we must see clear definitions between good and evil. And right now, it's not clear. You know, maybe I don't know what I'm talking. Let me ask you now. Let me ask y'all. Is it clear? Is the story clearly showing good and evil? There you go. Is the story clearly showing good and evil? That's supposed to be clearly. Is it clearly showing good and evil? May I go into them and I have to go in so I understand it. So I understand what it is. Why O'Neill comment on the skits them? Yes, folks. Yes. No. No. It's fine. I get the whole Shayla and Amber story. But now it get to a point now where we're not seeing turns in the story. It'll take long for turn. And we must see the turns. You can write a next story again. But we must see the turns. And I understand what you're trying to show with the Amber. You show that. But a lot of time we have to see whole heap of evil and a little bit of good. We're seeing a lot more evil than good. Maybe it's me that's seeing that. My grandparents were the closest we see to anything at all. But again, we're only seeing those characters very short amount of times. We're seeing a lot of evil in the other characters and then the good come in very little bit. Evil behavior is, what do you mean missing the, okay, you're missing the point. Missing a point. What's the point? Tell me the point where I miss Vanswell. Y'all think Shayla is evil because she got Anthony out of a bad situation. No, that's not what we're saying, Vanswell. What we are saying is that, again, we know what we are saying now. Yes, she get Anthony out of a bad situation. If that's what you are saying, okay. So we're seeing as whatever it is because of a bad situation. The point I'm getting is, they're starting to interject things in the script to go off with a narrative now that I listen but I don't judge. No, we have to judge the behavior. We want that behavior they corrected. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. Give me, maybe I'm missing something, Vanswell. Give me whatever it is. Anthony was always a good guy. And then him snap one day. Okay. But can we see what happens when him snap? We have to see part of it. We don't see the divorce. We don't see the other piece of the puzzle. I'm just saying, we have to take long to see it. Vanswell, tell me what I miss. We have to see more evil, man. Vanswell, the point is that we're seeing a lot more evil than good. And remember that you're trying to uplift a populace that is already depressed by negative stereotype. The black populace is already negatively stereotyped. And it's not just America, by the way. So if you're a black American and you think this is just a Jamaican talking to a black American, get rid of that out of your head. Because once you're black across the world, you're black. I'm just curious upon that. In case you don't know, once you're black, you're black. Unless you're a star and you do very, very well in the world, some people might tolerate you. Or you might have one or two people who know how to conduct themselves. But the deal is that there's already that there. That's all I'm saying. There's already a whole pile of evil upon the thing. There's not enough balance then. Right now, me I get 90% evil, 10% good. That me I get right now. Me I get 90% evil and 10% good. Tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong. And the last time I go stay upon it. Tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong. May I get 90% evil and 10% good. Me upset my Bex. My Bex. And that me feel like me I get. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Vanswell, let me see what you say. Tell me Vanswell. Tell me Vanswell. He would have never been there if he never ran into an evil Amber. That's not true. That is not true. And that's what I'm talking about. So in other words, what you're saying is that we are being controlled by others. Is that what you're saying, Vanswell? Is that what you're saying? That's why maybe we can argue it. This is not the first time a man's heart has been broken or a man has been cheated on. Anthony is not the first person that a woman hasn't cheated on. So you make it seem as though I'm the first person ever getting cheated. You know what? I would have felt much better. Would have felt much better if Anthony had divorced her and left her with nothing, because then it would have shown what you're supposed to do in that situation. Instead, what we see is what you're not supposed to do, which is carry on the marriage for whatever it is time, gallivanting all over the place and making it even worse. And giving the audience the impression that you're getting away with it. What are you saying? Shoshana, welcome to the chat. Vanswell, what I talk about? If I was in Anthony's situation and Amber had done that, I would have left. That's what you're supposed to do. That's all I'm saying. Me I get well for evil, man. Me not get no good. 90% evil me get. Marty, welcome. Where's the Marty? Even Candace start cave now. We were looking on Chase and Candace's relationship, and I'm going to be talking about it as, you know, a marquee relationship where we say, okay, there are black couples out there who make it and who are not as trifling. Guess what? Them now they're on the verge of being broken up as well. Which, give me the couple that has not faced the breakup, same cheating, whatever it is. Are you telling me that every black couple cheats? Maybe I've got to ask that in the chat. Maybe only I've got to ask that in the chat. No, man. More revenge, I want it now. Does every black couple cheat? No, man, if I ask question to the detractors in the comment, want to talk to me there, man. At least we have a big people discussion. We have
I thought they were going to go to Puerto Rico. He surprised the hell out of me.
Okay, that would have been even more fitting for somebody like Shayla. No class heavy.
But why are you so worked up about what they got going?
Because do you really think that you shouldn't have told me that? At the end of the day, Amber doesn't need to see that via social media. You could have at least told me so I could give her a heads up. Or since you like to tell Amber stuff, you could have told her yourself.
Even this trifling. How much time have I watched Dale and Simp out? Every man a simp a go away just so. Every man a simp go away. Every man a simp. No man on a backbone, no man on a spine. None of the man them on a spine. And all of the women them decide their mind. Say, you know what? Them are going to just carry on. That's the question me I ask. What is the question? What exactly I try to tell us? Remember, you know, we are watching this series. And we don't know now what you're telling us. We're now getting confused. I'm getting confused watching this skit. We just have a chat about this. I know we have a chat about it, man, Chico, but that me I tell you, I want them to show them parts of the thing. Jesus a lie to him people, them. Everybody else a liar goes. And I know other people don't cheat, but that's what I'm saying. How much time you going to show that one thing? Dealing a simp out, a simp city. It start get unrealistic, yes? Where's the correlator? Dealing a simple. For what? We want to see, we need to be see the retribution part, and we're working over the storyline now. We're here too long. Felicia, of course, Brittany is a gaslighter. She's the biggest gaslighter in there. Nobody at all nasty saying something not right, man. Something not right. Diana, welcome to the chat. Faye, welcome to the chat. Stephanie, welcome to the chat.
Brittany, didn't
I what?
everybody involved has told me to mind my own business. I am just trying to mind my own business.
Not when it comes to something like that, Dalen. That's very important. How that broke Amber's heart to see her husband, right? They're not divorced yet. Shayla is standing there talking about, I feel like I'm with my husband. You think Amber needed to see that? I mean, I just know you won't punish me. You don't be expecting to get nothing from me.
How am I on punishment for something that man did?
Because birds of a feather flock together.
You hear that? Birds of a feather flock together. Dylan is here because obviously him never get no other pum pum in his life. Obviously, this is the only pum pum in Atlanta where he can get. This must be the only. I don't know. Maybe the only pum pum he can get. Maybe this is what it is. Maybe that's what they're telling me. O'Neill, it's fine. It's fine. Vanswell, know yourself. Tell me, Vanswell. Is Brittany the only pum pum Dylan can get? Because obviously I must be the only one. I don't know what Brittany have. I'm still trying to wonder what Brittany have inside it. I want to know what in it. What them put in it. What did they put inside of it? Why not bring the boom boom? Something must in there. Something must inside of Britney Pum Pum, because obviously Dylan, me no know. Obviously Dylan can take all sort of abuse just for like a front. Ladies, ladies, what is inside of the front? Vanswell, be yourself and come out of the chat to the foolish. What in there? What is inside? What? Me don't know what in there. Me don't know what exactly inside of this a pum pum, because Dylan just him no care she insult him, no care how she run him, no care what she tell him. How much sugar? Yeah. A sugar in. I wonder if it's a pizza sauce, a sugar in there. Ladies, what is the secret ingredient inside of the pum pum? What is the pum pum ingredient? Come on. What is the secret ingredient inside of the pum pum? Because the way out dealing and make it look like say him can't get nothing else. Gold. Fair enough. What else do you have in there, ladies? What else do you have inside it? Why not purse? What's inside of the purse, ladies? What else is in the purse? Don't laugh, man, and don't laugh. Be able to self, man, and not laugh, man. Me so... Herbs and spices. Come on and tell me what the secret ingredient. Ladies, what is the secret ingredient inside of these pom poms? Lemon pepper wings. What do you have in there? Maybe I don't know something. Maybe I don't know something because I don't know something more than me. Let me find the chicken head song for you. Because since I don't know me, let me roll up the song for you. Let me roll up the song for you because I drop it.
When you see some chicken eggs, get one at you like chicken eggs. That hungry can't buy chicken legs. Chicken head.
Why not? What inside of it? What is inside of it? A lot of cream. I can't understand why these men are so soft when it comes to the pum pum. Pum pum or jurisdiction. Everybody just gets soft. Ladies, una forgot, boy, I don't know. I don't know what inside. I don't know. Shayla plays into Anthony's fantasies. Jaws. Gummy bear snacks. Jerk sauce. I know no jerk sauce now. Jerk sauce hot. Slippery when wet. Hot Cheetos. Too much pum pum and no pride. No pride. You're exactly correct. The divorce is supposed to get finalized very soon. But obviously, them take long and them draw the story out and them, them carry with yes and them carry with this. So them carry with all around the world. All right. So the main topic of the day is this. I am looking, and at this point, apparently this is what they want us to see for the day. What they want us to see is how people destroy their marriage. So the inkling of this story is how people use others to destroy their marriage. I think this is the theme of this. Keeping up with the Joneses. Keeping up with the Joneses. Or better yet, keeping up with the Daltons. There you go. I think that's what they're trying to play with this. So now Chase, apparently, Shayla in her, her bedroom costume, she was bent over, so obviously the whole of the meat. Why are you not trying? I call the meat mark there because I believe chasing the meat last night. I believe that chasing the meat. So I call a meat mark. Let me call a meat mark for us because I dial a meat mark because apparently Chase, I know him see the meat last night. Somewhere, somehow, him see the fluff round her back. Obviously, she probably not have nothing. She never have anything on. So all of the fluff, all of the, the fur, whatever it is. Obviously, Chase saw something last night and so it has spurred him to start whatever it is. But it is obvious that him see something. I don't know what him see, but my surmise is that she wasn't wearing anything. So the Simpsons pum pum apparently Chase now. Well, I don't call the meat market. Let me call the meat market. Let me call 1-800 meat because give me a minute, I call the meat market. Hello, good afternoon. Do you guys have any snapper fish?
Any what?
Snapper fish.
No, I only have tilapia.
Only tilapia. How much per pound you sell a tilapia fish?
That one it's $5 each.
$5 each. Okay. All right, so I can come there and get whatever. What time do you guys close?
We're here till 7:30.
Till 7:30. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So all them have a tilapia. Me don't know about the red snapper. Me call me say me can find out in the apparently. Hold on, guys. Let me catch my breath, man. Let me catch my breath. Me don't know apparently Chase see the fish are back. It was a yellow fish. Let me say if tilapia yellow. Me don't know if tilapia yellow. Because the meat man say them have tilapia. Me have to call them to say them have no fish because of the fish. When Chase see at the back there. Yeah. Let me call the next. No, let me call the next meat mart. Because me call the next meat mart and I did yellow fish where they are back. Me so I have to check how much. Something tells me that when Shayla bent over last night, she never have nothing, so no snapper. The fish was just there and him see it. Something tell me that she has see it. Let me ask you, do you believe that Chase saw it? Do you believe? Do you believe that Chase saw the fish? That's the question. The big question is, do you believe that Chase saw the fish? Me believe that Chase see fish. M. Johnson, tell her about the fish. Do you believe that Chase saw the nuff up round her back there? Talk to me here, so hold on. Don't talk to me. No, man. Me over them too, but apparently, Dora, welcome to the chat. Apparently, Chase see the fish run her back, and now all of a sudden, his fantasies are running wild. You know, I'm a press Candace now to get better because now, you know, me think him see fish. Let me call the next meat man because this I get out of hand. Nobody else have the, what you call the fish then. Give me a moment. Let me call the next meat man because maybe them have it. Them out of service. Let me call the next meat mark because maybe them have snapper fish around there, so.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
So I pay a voicemail me again. Nobody else not have the fish. Nobody else not have the fish. So apparently that's what's going on. Apparently that's what's happening. I think Chase has seen it. That's what I believe. That's why this is happening.
Look, bro, we're not the average couple. Now look at everything we've been through, and we still locked in. We got a baby together. It's just something about her when she puts that maid uniform on. It's yeah.
So she put a maid uniform on and you go to work.
Okay. It's like being married to Amber was cool. Like it wasn't spicy. We weren't spontaneous. Like Shayla's down pretty much for whatever.
All right, Vanswell. Vanswell, please. Somebody call Vanswell for me, please. Somebody call Vanswell. Somebody call Vanswell up to the front. Vanswell, you just give me the speech a while ago how, I missed the point, and the point is that Anthony, Amber changed him. You give me the point of that. Then explain this to me. Come, Vanswell, explain this to me. Somebody please call Vanswell. Somebody in the chat, please call Vanswell, because Vanswell just give me a whole speech. How if Amber never sleep with Wayne, whatever it is. Come on, you give me the whole speech. You tell me say, I'm not like that. Well, just let's remember, Vanswell. But Amber don't know nothing about no cleaning, Vanswell. The woman don't know if you clean. She don't know if you work with Clorox wipes. I'm bad with that, The woman got what she got. And the problem that they're having is, because it's the same issue. The issue is this. People's marriages are between them. They're between them. You're not going to get 100% of anything in a marriage. You won't. What you should be concerned about is, are you getting the pum pum? Are you getting it on time? Do you get a couple of variations of it? Do you guys go out? Are you guys making it in life? And if that is the case, then your marriage fine. But when you start go the Diddy route, and you start need baby oil, and you need third person at the bedroom, and then you need DDL, and you need all of these things, and that's where marriages get destroyed. This is where marriages get destroyed, because now you start overcompensate. Excuse me. You start overcompensate. I'm not saying you must keep it spicy, but don't overthink marriage. Sometimes people overthink the marriage. I'm not saying the lady must be boring either, and I'm not saying the man must be boring either. But this now is overthinking. Don't hear the player, hear the game, eh? All me I say is this, M. Johnson. Once you start go up on this whole rabbit hole thing, it's hard to get off. Once you go down the rabbit hole, oh, well, we got to keep it up spicy for da-da-da-da-da. Once you start to go down the rabbit hole, where you're trying to run out of things to do, you will run out of stuff to do. You're going to get bored. You can't stay there. So now he's telling Chase that, something wrong with Chase's marriage. Chase was having a good marriage, and Anthony told him something is wrong with the marriage. I probably back door. So now they might believe him there the back door. Chase was having a good marriage and allowed Anthony to tell him, say, he need to spice up his marriage or more. Where that come from? Now your marriage changed now, because now all of a sudden you're chasing this fantasy. If I haven't learned anything about life, fantasies, boy, you can chase them. I'm not ask O'Neil about no back door. I'm not going to back door. So nobody ask me. Nobody ask O'Neil about no back door. Your back door for stay locked. Woman tell me back door, I leave her. Me will left you. The woman can't come ask me about the back door. Me left you right on the spot. Chase was in marriage I go well. Him a do him own little thing. Next, all of a sudden, what's next? What am I to start sharing wives? Pretty soon, Chase and Anthony will be sharing wives at this point.
So she's more open. And, you know, we actually thought y'all was asleep. And she was just going to the refrigerator, coming back, but evidently y'all weren't.
I mean, I understand Spice. Like, I get it. Because we, you know what I'm saying? Me and Candace get down too. So I understand Spice. But with everybody in the
Chase, man, I mean, I hear you, but I don't think you get down the way that Shayla get down. I mean, so like in high school, like if this was high school, me and Shayla would be like, everybody knows us, and you and Candace is like everybody knows of y'all.
And that's the problem I have with this youth. He thinks that he's still in high school. These are high school behaviors. Anthony still believes he is in a dorm room somewhere. Guys, don't get it twisted. O'Neal is not saying that you know, if you keep your marriage up and you're not supposed to be doing things with your husband, ladies, and the man, and you have to do something for your wife. But nobody overchase the fantasy thing, because the fantasy thing will go, okay. If I'm wrong, look on the Diddy show. Look at the Diddy and the Cassie stuff. And they were very, very freaky. In case you don't realize, they have run out of things to do. When you listen to the Diddy case, they run out of things to do. If you look at the Diddy case, they ran out of things to do. That's why me believe fantasy is a rabbit hole. What the Diddy case has taught me is that fantasies is a rabbit hole. Me now say you can't have one and two pieces, but it's a rabbit hole. Especially when you have a failed marriage. Exactly, Christopher. The Diddy thing showed me that it no matter how much things you try, okay, well, all right, well, let's just say, because I'm going to take that Cassie love the free cops. She still go somewhere else because she get tired. She wanted normalcy. That's the point I'm making. So all of this foolishness is crap. I'm not saying you must keep it sweet and do your little thing and vary it and them little way there. But the excessive fantasies can go very far. And it will make you start believing you don't have something that... What are you chasing for? When you get bored, he might find somebody else. That's all that's going to happen to him. He's going to find somebody else. Him just going to find a better maid. Maybe the males them can tell you. After you have come forth, that's about it. I mean, that's about it. It's over. Once the plane has landed, it's over. It is over. Y'all make it seem as if you don't know how it go. He has crossed the line. He has crossed the line. This is out of pocket. And Chase has allowed Anthony to creep into it. This is why Candace was right in the beginning. When she said, Anthony, she said, Chase, I don't think that it is wise to be friends with Anthony right now. Because Anthony and you have nothing in common. She did say that. And I'm now starting to see it. Chase has now created for himself problems in his relationship. Once the plane land, that's it. Once the plane land, and people feel nice, that's about it. Him now create problems. Him and Candace now have 1-2s now, and they're not so sure as to what they're doing now, because now them now have their marriage being questioned. Why everything have to get questioned? Why you can't just have a marriage and that's it? If we had lived in a polygamous society, sure, you can do that. But we live in a monogamous society. And by the way, if you want to do a polygamous relationship, you can find women who want to do that. But this is now going to cause issues between him and his wife. He has just allowed the devil to creep into his relationship. That's right, Chica. You shall listen to his wife. Chase has allowed the devil in his relationship. And Satan no business. Satan have one motive. Seek and destroy. Seek and destroy. This now, so now you have Candace chasing a whole fantasy. Remember, you know, when he started to chase the fantasy with Amber, remember how worse it got? It got worse. It got worse. She know, listen, the thing is, you know what's terrible is that she doesn't even know where this is coming from.
We're Rasta pasta. What are you talking about? We're spicy.
I know, but like spicier. Like we can do something, you know what I mean? Something else.
Babe. You don't remember that time I dressed up as a police officer? Cops and robbers for your birthday? We've had a lot of things. Remember Utah, the swinging set, the TSA even saw all our toys.
Guess what I'm saying? They have been okay. They've been doing their own thing together and then come up with things that they both like. Instead, this is from the influence of another person into their marriage. You see how them allow the devil to come in them relationship. So I think the storyline with this, now that we get out the other piece out of the way, I'm going to go up on my rant. The storyline is saying, be very careful with the friends that you keep, because if you guys have nothing in common, chances are they're going to destroy your relationship. And that's what Chase is doing. He has allowed a light-skinned devil. He has allowed a light-skinned devil in a relationship. Of course, he's not going to cheat. Nancy B. the Scratcher, you're absolutely correct. He's going to cheat. I believe you. The moment you start chasing fantasies, you're gone. The moment, listen to me. The moment you start chasing fantasies, you're gone. Because the person who you're with can only fulfill so many fantasies. After a period of time, you're going to get bored. That's why some part of marriage, you can't really too run it down. You have to just say, you know what? Me take the parts I'm like, I'm worse to the next part. Him now are about to chase. He's not about to chase fantasies. Your name, Chase.
Are you forgetting?
I'm forgetting.
We've been together too long, I think. You're kind of forgetting. We've done a lot of things.
I know. I just want, it just got to be like something different. Like we do something. Because I feel like, bro, I really feel like he's trying to like one-up me. Like
No one's trying to one-up you.
So we're talking about keeping up with the Joneses. Since the dawn of mankind, this has always been an issue. Keeping up with the Joneses. Your marriage is okay. And you're gone to the next door neighbor to ask them, you know, how is their marriage? It's none of your business. None of what you say. Adultery is evil. If you believe in the Bible, it is the reason for a divorce. No, I'm not saying fantasies are evil, but once you start going on the rabbit hole of chasing, making other people make you chase fantasies, these were not fantasies originated by Anthony. It's the chasing. You start chasing it. No, you're not satisfied with the person that you're with. You're chasing the fantasy. That's what I'm saying. Felicia said Brock are the realest dude. Me believe him say fish, yes. Do you understand that? Faye, you understand that, Faye? Come up, man, Faye. She make it happen. Where you said Candace is gonna make it happen. Nancy B, where there? Dylan can't stand her. Is Shayla Anthony's fantasy? Apparently, that's what she said. That's what Anthony is saying. That's what Anthony is saying. He must say, Shayla is his fantasy. And my take on this is, then he should have left. We mean Vanswell, of course. Him should have left from them time then. Instead, what him do is him give Amber basket to carry water. Him should have moved on with Shayla. He'd have been perfectly fine. Now Chase has invited Anthony into his marriage, and the repercussion is already there. You can see it start festering. Now him think him want her to turn teacher. I don't know where them get these weird fantasies from. Him, him they really want to put a piece on him, I don't know, middle school teacher. Please, who has not thought about middle school teachers? I not think about that now as a grown man. It's like, God, I don't know. Y'all, come on, man. No, y'all are making it seem like, oh yeah, it's all cool. This is not cool. This is not cool. Chase is a grown man. We're not having a grown man can't understand, say, that's just it. What you want to try? All of the pum pum in the world? This man. You're a grown man, You're a big man.
It ain't about Miss
It ain't
Gleason.
about Miss Gleason.
No, it's about you being a teacher. I'm gonna be a student. You know what I'm saying? Like when we get back to Atlanta, we get all the props. You know what I'm saying? We'll get a ruler, and you just dress up and play teacher for me. We'll walk around the house and be a teacher.
Nothing.
She'll be a teacher. So hold on. So she must take the belt and lick him. Freaky Friday, man. Goddess land on a Freaky Friday for 2 years. Felicia, what you say? Faith, but Chase and Candace been doing. Yes, they've been doing role plays by themselves. Okay. Faith, more you try to understand me. Listen to me again, Faith. I have no problem if you and your husband sit down and plan out what you want to do together. But the moment this is a theorem of, there's an axiom of conflict. The axiom of conflict says, let me come down here, sir. The axiom of conflict says, there can be a conflict when, every time there's a conflict, it means that there is a third party that has come in between the two people to create the conflict. Now, Faye, listen to me, Faye. Listen to me. If you want to role play fantasies that you and your partner have made up to say what you want to do, and that's coming from both of y'all, fine. Go ahead. That's you and your partner's business. Y'all come up with y'all fantasies when it can work, and it's great. The problem with this, Faye, is that Chase is taking his cues from Anthony, a man that is a known cheater. All right. What happens when Candace is not able to fulfill the fantasies properly? Then what? Then Anthony advised him to go out and get a second girl? Because you know that's coming. Me and you know that's what's coming. Maran, welcome to the chat. Beatrice, welcome to the chat. Blair, welcome to the chat. Dora, welcome to the chat. There's an axiom of conflict. There is an axiom, A-X-I-O-M, of conflict. You can take it or you can leave it. You can take it or you can leave it. Whenever there's a conflict, listen to me, listen to me well. Go in your life. Whenever there is a conflict is created by a third party. The third party could have been misinformation. The third party can be an actual person. It can be any of those things, but there's a third party that has blurred the lines of communication between two people. Right now, based on the axiom of conflict, the person who has created this conflict is Anthony. There was never a problem in their marriage. They were fine. They were doing well. Their sex life was great. They were having the best time ever. What has happened is that Anthony has come to interject his cheating self in a married couple's business. And that is where the conflict has begun. I'm guaranteeing you. Chase already get dissatisfied. No, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm going to spell it to your seat. Oh, gosh. Don't worry, Chico. It's fine. He's now interjected himself in other people and stuff. It has already started to create issues between both of them. You understand what I say now, Faith? That's what I'm saying. So, that's all me I tell you. Chase is a married man, so if he wants his marriage work and his marriage seemed like it was working, Candace and him do them thing. I'm just giving you the axiom of conflict. Conflict occurs when there is a third party who comes in and blurs the communication line. So every time you have an issue, even if it is you and your baby father, ladies, if you have ladies and your baby father, there's a conflict. The conflict happened because one owner of misinformation. There's something that's there. Either it's from a person that's creating the divide between you both. Either it could be the child. It could be, a spouse. It could be just some information that you is assuming that is not right. And so that has created a conflict. You don't have that? You have that fear? So fear, I'm not saying that they must have fantasies. That's not what I'm saying. But this fantasy is created in such a way as if he doesn't get that, he's nothing. Or his marriage is not working if he doesn't do this. That's what I say. That's what has happened now. The impression Anthony is giving him is, hey, if your marriage is not doing this, then it's not a good marriage. If your marriage is not doing that, then it's not a good marriage. And if you and your partner is together and it's working and the two are happy, you have a successful marriage going on. However it is that y'all coexist, that's fine. As long as you have an agreement on it and you guys are okay. In other words, she's not under duress and he's not under duress. The both of y'all are okay in the marriage. As long as that's the case, you have a good marriage. Let me see what I say. It out of hand. That is true. Right now, that's how I go on.
Thank you.
Why?
Okay, so we've done a lot of things. Cops and robbers was cool.
I know all of that.
But now, I don't think you really want to play around. You want to play human and human. You really want me to reenact this lady. You want me to be Miss Gleason. Look at you. Look at these faces. I know you, Chase.
Nah, it ain't about Miss. Look, that was middle
scratching
school.
Behind the ear. I already know this. You lying.
That was middle school.
She want Chase now to play something there. That's it. That's it. If fantasies could have hold men, then Anthony would not be trying to get Amber's pum-pum back. Oops. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oops. Let me say it again. If fantasies, such as the one that Anthony is having, could have held on to men, then he would have been trying to get Amber's pum-pum back. Oops. Where you there? M. Johnson, where you there? Oops. There you go. So that's the point. The thing is, people in their marriages and they allow other people to disturb their marriages. And Chase has allowed Anthony to come inside of his marriage and disturb and disrupt what's going on, the ecosystem. His marriage was fine. His marriage was fine. Why was he over Amber then? If what y'all are saying is correct then, why was he over Amber trying to get the pum? Why was he over there then? If y'all are saying that based on the fantasy and blah, 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 why was he over Amber trying to get the pum? Since the fantasy is the greatest thing on earth, it's the best thing since sliced bread. There's no sliced bread inside, no, I'm not sliced bread. The greatest thing since sliced bread. Since fantasies are the greatest thing since sliced bread, why was he still trying to get Amber's poo-poo? Why did he want Amber's snapper? I'm saying it in words you can understand. Jen Louis, welcome to the chat. Videjra, welcome to the chat. I think I saw Videjra's voice. Welcome to the chat. Angela Ross, welcome to the chat. I saw. I can't bother, you know. I can't bother with it at all, you know. When you think it's easy, look, I'm not saying Amber doesn't have her part where she's. I'm talking about Amber's part long ago. We're now talking about Chase and how Chase has put his marriage up for questioning due to a man who is having issues. Anthony is not qualified. Just like how Ninja Turtle are saying not qualified. Anthony not qualified. He's not qualified. Let me see if I find him. Hold on. Let me see if I find him. So, he's not qualified. He is not qualified. This is not cool to you. That doesn't make it wrong. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What doesn't make what wrong? I'm not saying you shouldn't have fantasies, you know. Fantasies are fine and they're okay for the couple that's between them and them can create them fantasies. It's when you now start to make other people make you decide what fantasies you want to have. That's the problem I'm having because you're making them interject into your relationship. What M. Johnson said. Anthony is just there because Shayla is entertaining the foolishness. Ricardo, you hit the nail right on the head. Just because she's entertaining the foolishness. He's not qualified. Anthony is not qualified to be giving advice. Maybe I need to ask people like think that is Anthony qualified to give marriage advice? Is Anthony qualified to give marriage advice? Come on, no talk to man. Is he qualified? Is he qualified? Him not qualified. Me know him not qualified. In a Ninja Turtle voice. Is he qualified? See? Morial, me tell you. Him saying wish him could have put them together and make one. Which man not think him wish him could have put 10 women together and make one? Come on, please. You think me not think that? If me could have put a bunch of women together and make one? But you can't. You just can't. It's not something you can do. You can't. That's wishful thinking. You can't. Or he could do it, or him can just go live in Africa and have many wives. Do that. If you go in Africa and you have many wives because the society calls for many wives, and that's fine. Do you know that means converse about your sexual experience? Him now shave, he was staring at the hair underneath the stuff because let me go on, me go for it because he like, we don't know what happened on the show. What you mean, Christopher? You asked me what happened. You don't know what happened. He was looking, let me see if I can find. Let me look for it for you. Let me look for it for you so you can see it. He was staring at underneath whatever it is. He might look under the car. I know he was looking underneath the car last night. I know him see the fish. When I ask me what happened, like y'all don't know what happened last night. Christopher asked me where my stare upon. Yes, Christopher, so I can pull it up for you. And then y'all can tell me if he was staring or not. Since I was not so sure. Y'all ask me a question like I don't know, say, he might look. Have the man husband, I see everything. Hair on her back and stuff like that. And it's let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Here it is right here, so. Let me find it for you. Since I don't want to know, I ask me whatever it is. Chase was looking. This is how far I'm gone now. So now, he might compare Shayla's stuff with Anthony's stuff. With not Anthony, I mean, what you call it? Candace stuff. There you go. See it there? See it there. What you mean you never see it? See it there. Him catch it. Since you don't want to know what happened, him catch it. Look a bit at the fur underneath the part that was showing. See it there. Pocket tuna. She not have nothing on. She not have nothing on and Chase walking. There you go. Fur out, everything. Everything. Kitty puss out in the open. Breeze all day. Just a flapping of the breeze, you know, just. There you go. Since I don't want to know it, out. Everything outside. Just outside. We're just outside. Like when we were in COVID and we said them outside. This is it. When we were in COVID and people said they were outside, that's what the pum pum said. I'm outside. There you go. The old kitty puss out a door. Kitty puss out a door. Nothing left to the imagination. I mean, know him seat. See him seat there? I know she never have her nothing. She never have her nothing at all. She never have her nothing at all. There, so. Clutch your pearls. Nadia, clutch your pearls. Because you never believe this at this go on. This is what happened. This is what occurred. This is a next man having now to see this now for carry, bring the man to another level. The kitty puss out a door. The fish. Look there. And all him phone drop the way how the kitty stick out. See that? Him see it. There you go. Mash up him phone. Destroyed even his phone. That's how bad. Of course him glimpse it. In case y'all don't know what's going on. In case the redering. In case you don't know what happened last night. In case you're not aware of what happened last night. The kitty puss was out. Somebody's kitty cat was running around. Somebody kitty cat, get away on it, somebody kitty cat, get away on it, gone it. You must hold it down when you get the cat. You must hold it down. You must hold it down when you get the cat. You must hold. Attacking from the back. Somebody kitty kitty cat, get away and it gone it in the. Somebody kitty cat, get away and it. I say you must hold it down when you get the cat, you must hold it down. Hold it down when you get the cat, you must hold it down. Attack it from the back, attack it from the back. I said attack it from the back, I look it from the back. Kitty cat, get away and in. Somebody kitty cat, get away and in. Hold on. You must hold it down when you get the cat. You must hold it down. You must hold it down. Hold on. Somebody kitty cat run out. The puss run out. The puss drop out of the bag. Ladies, if you're on my channel, don't allow the kid to drop out in front of me. Please. I am a man. I am a boy. That is a song from a Bayesian artist. I am a boy, Damien. Please. I am a respectable young man. I'm asking the ladies on the channel, don't allow your kitty cats to drop out of the bag. Me a beg you know. Nobody make uno kitty cat drop out this way. Me know she not have on. She has none on. The drawers off and all them thing, the lips and all them something there to the side are sure. Flapping in the breeze. I am a boy, Damien. I am a boy. Ladies, please. Me make you play it again. So in case you don't think say O'Neal was lying. Me know y'all think when O'Neal was talking now, and think say O'Neal was lying. This is how bad the show get. This is how bad it get. Let me slow it down. Let me even slow down the speed phone. Just so that way the only can see it at slower speed. Slow it down, O'Neal. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow motion. Cat out. Cat out. See? That make noise. She highs it up to the back there, so. One more. Boom. Chase turn the corner. Out time phone right into it. There you go. Slow motion. Somebody's kitty cat get away and it gone. See it there. See it there. The puss get where. The puss has gotten all over the place. The puss get out of the bag. Everything. Don't do this, ladies. Please. Don't be a Shayla. No matter what, you must not be a Shayla. Bring out the dog in her chest. Roar, roar, roar. Roar, roar. Me a sure how it happen. Eh? Look there. The whole of the thing on about him see it. He has, this is him looking right down as the trajectory. Eh? Roar, roar, roar. Bring out the dog in her chase. Him phone drop. Roar, 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 roar. See that? Roar. Ladies, this is the effects. These are the effects. Hold it down. Somebody's kitty cat. No, Candace have to go compete now. Candace now will have to compete because Chase has never had any of the Shayla pum pum, and you know it go with new pum pum. Every new pum pum is always the best pum pum there is. Every pum pum where you never try it is always the best one because you've never tried it. You've never gotten into it. So the best one. In case those ladies that are on the channel, in case you don't know how it works from a male perspective, every pum pum, nearly every, because you have some women you probably wouldn't touch, because you have standards. Nearly. Once the woman is decent, once you not try it, and it new, and you see it, yes, it's the best one until you try it. Then you compare to the other one them. Let me just be very fair with you. Ricardo can confirm. Chico 1977 can confirm. The one MR can confirm. Kenneth can confirm. The males in that channel confirm. Every new pum pum that you have not touched, that you have seen in real time, is the best pum pum there is out there. Until you try it, then you compare to the other one them. Christopher. Tell them that. Christopher, come on the channel and tell him. Christopher, come on the channel and tell him that, please. Because sometimes I think I'm going to talk to ladies them. I tell them, say, man, and wait, me know she have ear upon this stuff. She have ear upon this stuff. It's eerie. Me not know. Wait. I'm just stop asking to defend myself. I'm just assuming. I don't know. I'm just telling you how it works. So now this is what has happened to Chase's mind. May I tell you, I'm explaining to you so you understand what is going on in Chase's mind. May I break down Chase's mind from a man perspective for you. This is what has happened now to Chase. Now, him want to try all sorts of things now. It's like a new car. You want to test drive that car there. Angela Phillips right. Chase's mental health has been abused. That is correct, Angela. You're right. That's exactly what just happened. The man have to now deal with the mere facts and now his mental health get abused. It mess up, man. It mess up. May I tell you, say, this wasn't the trip for Chase right now. He's tested. Chase and in marriage with Candace is being heavily tested. Heavily tested. Dep on your mind all day. It go on your mind all day. Anthony tell him saying for unseat. And him going to use the flasher like in a Men in Black and foolishness. The man can't answer that. The old fur. The fish. He cannot unsee the fish. He can't answer the snapper. Music facts, yes, tested. In marriage, they're on a serious test right now. Because one, Anthony has put in him head, say, if he's not living out his fantasies, and if he not have more fantasies, then he's not doing it right. Then Anthony tell him, say, he's nowhere near him. So now Chase is trying to up the ante. Plus, Shayla give him a sneak preview of what's behind there. Anywho, all I have to say is,
when you see some chicken eggs, that man at you like chicken eggs.
like, share, comment.
That hungry cow buy chicken legs. Chicken head.